Hello, my name is Jocelyn. This is an exercise. It's a two-octave exercise that goes very high and very low, and it's not for a beginner singer. So if you try it and you're like, oh, I'm not nailing this, don't worry about it. It's challenging even for really good singers. Okay, so here's the exercise. It goes like this. I'm going to sing this exercise really straight. Unlike E's and Ah's, but it would be way more interesting if you sing it stylish, like as long as you're in time, I don't care. So I'm mostly going to work for this exercise, making the two octaves even and connected and like not sound terrible. So whatever you need to do to get to that place, go for it. Okay, I'm going to start at G below middle C. So if you have a high voice, you should still be able to get G. It might be like the bottom of your range, which is fine. Again, these exercises are all meant to work on the voice, not to be performed perfectly. So most high singers should be able to get this note, even if it's in chest voice. And if you have a low voice, tenors should be able to squeak this out. Baritones, definitely. Basses, it should be pretty easy. The higher notes might be a bit more challenging. Okay, so it goes like this. I'll sing it a few more times just so you get it in your ear. 1, 2, I'm gonna sing it on maybe like an E or an ah. For me, low notes are easier on like E's and U's, focus vowels, and high notes on open vowels, ahs and E's and O's are easier. But okay, so we'll just do whatever. I might go. That sounds good. So E to ah, ah to E. 1, here it is, just listening. Okay, now do it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, here we go. super high. If you can't get that note, like, no shame. The hardest part for me is going through all of the 2 octaves and just not like landing on a note that's like, that sounds kind of bad. Let me go down a little bit. So this one, so this is, actually, let me go here. So this is C. So I sort of think of this as its own thing, so I don't even count it because it's like the easy end. But this part, that's the hard part. So when you're singing that, you're going through like, no matter where those 2 octaves are, we're going through 2 passagios. So if you're not sure what a passaggio is, I would spend some time figuring it out. But basically, a passaggio is usually, I would say it's like a third, like an interval of a third. That's kind of like your transition to the next part of your range. And there are these little passagios that are like, oh, I just have to adjust a few things to have a good sound. And there are these bigger passagios that you have to do a little bit more and keep your changes as you go higher. So I think of the passaggio as like a bridge to the next part of my voice, to a bridge. I'm sorry, we're focusing in and out a lot. And that's fine. Everybody has them. You just have to figure out where yours are, whether you're high voice or low voice. We all have them. So going back to this, so this 4th note, so I'm going C, E, G, C, is where I need to transition, because this note, C, is in my passaggio. So I can't go, I could go to that sound, but I can't get any higher if I just stick there. I mean, I can, but it's not gonna keep me all the way going to the 2 octaves. So I have to go, I'm switching to the ah, but it helps me because I'm adding more space inside of my mouth. So lets me sort of lift. If I stayed on the E, I still would have to add the space, but my vowel might change a little bit. You see it kind of morphs a bit. But I still have to add the space. So that's one passaggio. Right there, that G, so that's C, E, G again. That G, I transition into my high voice. My high voice kind of starts around like, I can safely get into my high voice at like E, F, F sharp. So the G is like, that's definitely my high voice. But then I have another transition up to this C. So I have another passaggio. So I'm basically, what am I? I guess I'm going through 3 passaggios. And one's a little bit smaller. But each one of those, you have to figure out how to manipulate inside your voice so that it doesn't come out sounding sort of terrible. And it's hard to do. It's better to do it slow than as fast as we were doing it. So I would take the same exercise and just do it a cappella and pick a few notes to do it. And just see. So that first note is lowish in my voice. It's a C, and I have to like really focus it. That first G is even a little passaggio for me. I have to lift to get into it and keep it in the same spot. That's a little passaggio. That's not. That's a little one. That's another little one. So each one feels a slightly different in my voice, which is what makes this exercise so hard. So when you put it together and you make it faster, it's kind of hard. Okay, so let's just take this. We'll start at the C. We went higher than that, but let's start at the C, and we'll go down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go down like 6. So this time, let's do it a little bit slower, and just see if you can feel what your voice is doing to get to each note. And again, if it doesn't sound great, don't worry about it. Exercises are designed to show weakness, and this one definitely does. 1, 2, ready, go. low, so I'm a lot in chest voice. Okay, all right. I hope this is helpful and revealing and all that good stuff. Again, it's not an easy exercise, so kudos for trying it. Okay, good luck.